about the stuff that I achieved in 2017. There's not a lot, but it's like I'm proud of the stuff that I achieved. I'm becoming an adult and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try to do this every year, you know, recap what I did the past year and stuff. And this video was supposed to be the first one in 2017 on my channel, but I got sick. As you can hear in my voice, I have kind of stuff, noise still. I can't even speak, no still. And I hate my voice. It sounds like I'm like fighting to speak kind of, or I'm just speaking through my nose, I don't know which. But I'm just gonna start telling you the stuff that I achieved in 2017, so let's go. So the first thing I achieved was turning 18, so I'm 18 this year, 2018. I'm turning 19, which like 18 in Sweden you can drink, you can go to bars and clubs and all of that, but I don't drink. And you can get your driver's license if you want to and stuff like that. And all of the kind of stuff except driver's license I'm not a part of. I don't drink because I get excited out of it. But I turned 18, which is cool. So 2017 I pierced my belly button, which I have wanted to pierce my belly button since I was like 13, 12. I wanted to, but my parents was like, nah, when you're 18 then you can do it. So I did, and I was so happy with it, and I took great care of it, but it got infected like 1 million times. It got a little bit better, but then it got infected again. My skin sucks at healing, so therefore that's why. So now I just have a scar where it used to be at, and I don't know if I'm gonna redo it, probably not, because my skin sucks at healing. Tattoos are like, they're fine, but like piercing and stuff, it sucks to heal, and like I still have a scar here which wasn't that bad even, so like my skin sucks at healing. Therefore I took my lovely piercing out, which I miss. And I met my boyfriend in 2017 in airport, and yeah, I love him and all, and I just wanted to include that. It wasn't like kind of an achievement or whatever. But I met my boyfriend in 2017, we were in the same school, in the same class, and we started talking, you know, we're together. Living happy ever after. But yeah, I met my boyfriend in 2017 in April. And a little while after I met my boyfriend, that had nothing to do with it really, but I stopped taking pills for my mental illness. I don't take anything for my anxiety. I have like pills that I can take if I get a panic attack to like calm my heart and everything. But I stopped taking pills. I don't take for my ADHD, not my like depression. I'm not depressed anymore. But my anxiety, I don't take nothing for it. But the only pills that I take are sleeping pills because I need to sleep. Like, so I stopped taking pills for it. I've always kind of been against it. I don't like taking pills for stuff like that. I'm like, I can get over it myself, which you can't really do, really. But that's how I think. Like, I don't need pills. I can get over it myself. But I did. Like, I'm happy now. So. And before summer, I dyed my hair like gray. It was kind of pale. I recorded it and all. It was kind of pale. Didn't really turn gray. It was like greenish, kind of. And then in September I dyed it blue, which this is the, you know, result when it faded out, so now it's green. But I had really blue hair and I really loved it. Like, I was obsessed with it, like blue hair, don't care. And in August I got my driver license. I passed the first time. Like, I didn't have to do second time, third time trying. Like, I got my driver license and I was so freaking proud of myself. I was exhausted afterwards, and when I was sitting there, when I said that I passed, when I was just driving the driving test, I was like on the edge of panic attack. I was so like almost crying. I was so proud of myself, and I was like, couldn't believe it. But I'm good at driving, like I know it, but it's just like, it was so crazy to me. Like, I have a driving license, like I'm becoming an adult really. I have a driving license. It feels so weird, but I do. And I have a car to drive and everything. Is like so cool and mind-blowing that I actually got it. It's like, I'm so proud of myself over that. And this isn't maybe an achievement, but I dropped out of 2 schools in 2017. And that's not nothing to be proud over. I dropped out of first school in February. I was done with it. I wasn't learning anything. They weren't really a good school. It was just so slow and I wanted things to go fast. That was why I dropped out. I was like done with it. And then I started a new school, and in September I dropped out of that school as well. I was only there for a few days. I did a whole video of it. It was because of my anxiety. I couldn't deal with it. Like, it was too much for me. Like, my mental illness was going to like it was gonna get bad if I went to that school. I couldn't do it, like I can't do stuff like that. I have a whole video explaining it, as I said, so you can watch that if you want to know a little bit deeper into it. So yeah, I dropped out of 2 schools. This isn't a fun thing either, but it's like a step into adulthood. But I paid my first bill in 2017 and it was so weird, and it was only like $3 or something like that for parking. It wasn't like a parking ticket, I was fine. I just have an app that I paid for. So I paid my first bill. I felt like, wow, I'm becoming an adult really, so that's cool. It's kind of, adulthood is kind of boring, but you know. So when I dropped out of school, obviously I need to get a job or find a new school, so I tried to get jobs and I went to a job interview. I haven't heard back to them, so I didn't get a job, but it was my second job interview ever. I went to my first one when I was 16, and no, it was my second one. I didn't get a job, but it's about like experience to just be on a job interview, which went fine, but I didn't get a job, you know. I've been an extra in a movie, which had been like a dream for me. I don't know why, but I wanted to be an extra in a film. I was just like playing some clubbing in the background of a scene. I was just there clubbing. I don't have club clothes because I don't go clubbing, I don't go to bars, I don't go nothing today. So might be in a movie 2019 in the background, just dancing, holding a beer. Not in my natural habitat because I don't do stuff like that, but it was just cool because it's been a dream for me for a long time. I don't want to be an actor, but I want to be like extra in movies. I feel like that's cool. I'm not a good actor, therefore I don't want to be an actor, you know. I got my first real job and I'm proud of myself over that, and it was just a huge step into adulthood as well, and I was like so proud of myself, like I have a job, like it's so cool. And then what the job was is that I'm a personal assistant, as I talked about in one of my videos. And which it has been a dream job for me, like for 1 year or even more, 2 years. That has been my dream job because I love taking care of people. You know, I'm a personal assistant and I love it, like I totally do. It fits me so well, the person that I'm taking care of fits so well. It's like calm and everything, so I don't have to be stressed out and everything. And I love the job, like I'm a personal assistant, I'm so proud of it, like. And then my mental health have improved, like I get anxiety here and there, some triggers and stuff like that, but my like anxiety, my mental health is good at the moment. It might go downhill, I don't even know, that's, you can't really tell about that stuff. If bad stuff happens, you're always gonna be having anxiety and stuff like that, but right now I'm good, like my mental health is good and everything, like I'm love life right now, to be honest. And then like in July I started my new tattoo, which I was first sitting, I was there 6 hours, and now in December I continue it and I sat there 7 hours or 13 hours in total, and it's not done yet. I'm gonna put up pictures on the screen. It's not done yet, but I love it so much. My first big tattoo, it hurt. It was sitting like, I have high pain tolerance, but like sitting there so long, my skin gets so sensitive and it starts hurting, and I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. It's not because it's hurting, but like my energy is like dropping, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pass out. Like, I need a break. But I'm never so, I'm like, nah, it doesn't hurt. Like, nah, I'm good. I need no break. Like, I'm good. But I'm like sitting there like, oh, please, can this just be over? But I'm gonna continue it to 2018, so in a few months I'm probably gonna finish it, which I spent a lot of money on it, so, but it turns out real good, so I'm real hard, love it, like. And I designed it all myself, like, obviously the artist done his own touch in it, but I designed stuff, I picked up the frame and the background on elephant, and I put it together, and like I designed it, which I did with this one too. But, yeah, I don't really like when people steal tattoos. That's not skin, that's like stealing skin, so I won't do that. So that was all the stuff that I achieved in 2017. Woo! It wasn't like achievements, it was just like goals, things I did and stuff like that, but I'm proud of myself, totally, and I did my voice because stuff no thank you. But I hope you guys like this video. I know nobody's gonna watch this video, but anyways, I do it for myself so I can watch back on this in a few years, maybe, I don't know. But I hope you guys have had a lovely year 2017, and I hope this year will be good as well for everyone. And hope to see you guys in the next video, and have kiss them, bye. Bye! She left me with a broken heart.
She threw me twice and it's all my fault. Time to my core, ooh, I fall apart. Time to my core, ooh, there's no